Okay, so I just realized why that song sounded so familiar. It turns out one of like those super niche video game review philosophy channels uses this for all of their like section breaks. So every time they have like a section heading, it's this song. I was like, why does this sound so familiar? Anyways, I figured it out just now, so yeet. All right, welcome back to another living room video. It's been a second since I did like a proper video. Last few have been guitar progress updates, but we're back to giving vlog updates now, I guess. Yeah, I've been like thinking about what to talk about for this one for the greater part of the day, and I actually am lost as to what to talk about, to be honest. So, yeah, I did laundry today, and I was thinking about that doing laundry, and completely unrelated to laundry, but I was thinking about, I think, like, ability to command audience as like a real tangible skill question mark that I feel like I haven't exercised in a while. Yeah, I was just like seeing some photos of NW hacks happening this year. I was like, wow, Hackathon organizing was like not even that long ago, like two years ago, but it almost kind of feels like a lifetime now. And I remember I used to be like pretty decent at like commanding a crowd about like, okay, hey everyone, we're doing this thing now, and doing, on the fly speeches and whatnot. And I feel like I've lost that muscle. It's like it's been 2 years, and even at Saturdays and play space, like where I have to be a host and like corral and rally people, it's like it's been a lot more difficult, I think. And yeah, it's kind of like writing. I don't know. It's like prior to me writing the piece on taste, it's been like a full year since I wrote something argumentative like that. So that was like a whole exercise in de-rusting writing. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'll similarly have to de-rust my people corralling skills, which, is I think probably a good thing. Yeah, I think at play space this weekend I'm going to focus on doing gouache painting, so that's gonna be exciting. I don't know, it's gonna be a fun medium. I think I've been thinking about, I guess, like also how to balance my presence in terms of showing up to play space. I know that as a host you have to do a certain type of modeling, I guess, to show up in a certain way. And I'm like kind of inclined to kind of counterbalance the almost natural, like intrinsic technical want to do something like coding related. Because I know that if I set the example of like, oh, he's doing all the coding, then everyone else will kind of follow suit. But I don't know if it's like that significant. I don't know. I feel like I'm very in my head about like, oh, what I work on matters in terms of setting the tone and whatever. So I've been like very actively trying to do like non-tech things in terms of, oh, I'm writing an essay today, or I guess next session doing painting. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like once host rotation gets more settled, I'd like to do more technical stuff. I think I have a backlog of projects I want to get to, and honestly just get back into research. Like I was talking with Klutman about this morning, but yeah, I miss having open-ended like technical exploration like that. That was really fun. And being able to do that on like a project level, and like realizing I've like worked on courts for almost 3 years now. Like that is a very long time, I think, for a project to be alive and still going for. And so I think that like still takes a disproportionate amount of my headspace. And like I kind of wish I had some of that left to work on things I am like future looking, I guess. And, like courts is great and all, and I really love and adore all the people that like use it in the community I've built up, but sometimes I wish about like, I don't even know if it's opportunity cost, but it's more just like time sink. It's real. And it's just so many other things to work on and do. But yeah, I think I'm going to resolve to doing court stuff less, in terms of like an active contributor, and more just out of a code review standpoint. I feel like I've kind of slowly settled into that role where I'm not really actively contributing new code anymore, except for just like bug fixes here and there. And all the like new major stuff is pretty much just people outside contributing, which is awesome. And I think I want to encourage more of that. But yeah, I want to get to a point where like 85% plus of my contribution to course is going to be code review. I think that's a good place to end up. And hopefully it'll give me more space to kind of do my own technical stuff again. Yeah, I feel like the first half of last year was very just like focused on work and doing a good job at that, and that didn't leave me much time to do like hobbies or like let alone any software, like fun software stuff. So yeah, it's a year of side projecting again, I think is the conclusion. Yeah, random stew of thoughts part 2. So what other, yeah, cereal, I don't know, it's soupy and contains things. Thoughts cereal.